What's up, guys? Old Ed Mike here, and welcome to my reaction and review for Dayseeker Pale Moonlight. Let's go. So, I am pretty excited about this. I think Dayseeker is a pretty unique band. Will give you one caveat. I was kind of middle of the road on their last album. I don't think it committed enough between guitar music and the synthwave stuff. It was just kind of in the middle with not enough of either. Though I did think their singles that they put out for that album was like incredible. Even like Crying When You're Dancing was phenomenal. So I am super excited to hear this, especially as a single, and see what kind of direction they're going. So let's check out Pale Moonlight. Okay. Put a dubstep in there.
Takes over. You're the one thing I need. Synthetic therapy. Dance with the devil, slave till the end. If you wanna
Okay. We're getting guitar. Is that a Batman reference? Okay. Bringing in a little bit of like, you got the actual drum groove. He's got a really good voice. A little bit of a that was a breakdown. It's interesting, all the little. It's definitely got some progression to it. Bringing the heavy part back. Okay. I think it was pretty interesting. I'm still like up and down on it. Like there's pros and cons for sure. I'll say con wise, it does have, some of the pitfalls of modern metalcore, kind of token modern metalcore. You've got the guitar work is kind of fuzzy. It's a little bit in the background. There's not like there's a riff, but it's fuzzy enough that you can't really, it doesn't stand out. It's very vocally focused, which the vocals are really good here. So that's a plus. You also have the pitfall of the the token modern metalcore structure: verse, chorus, breakdown, third chorus, little bit of an outro. So it's kind of, it's a little predictable as a song itself. It's still good. It reminds me a little bit of Silent Planet's most recent album with that kind of like dubsteppy. It's very eerie sounding, which is definitely different from the last album for sure. It's cool to hear him do some more screams. I know he didn't really do many on the last album either. So really, it kind of depends on what the next singles kind of sound like. Because it's kind of just like, I don't want to say it's a middle of the road either, but it's a modern metalcore song. I'm gonna be honest. But I'm, pretty positive about it. It wasn't, I thought there was definitely some good parts. Like I said, there's progression to it. Starts off with the electronic verse, then goes into like the guitar chorus. Then you bring in the drums for the second verse. And so it moves for sure. It's not very static, but it's still kind of predictable. So kind of just kind of depends on where they go from here. So I guess we're just gonna have to keep an eye on that. Rating wise, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It was pretty good. He definitely carries the weight with those vocals. He is a very talented vocalist. I just, you know, I don't want the vocalist to be the only great part. I mean, be honest. The rest of you take out the vocals, it's kind of just mid. Not a lot of meat to the rest of the track outside of the vocals. So, crank those up a little bit. Crank up the other members of the band. That's just my opinion. Speaking of which, I do have a kind of video on that coming tomorrow. If you're watching this late tonight. So on Thursday, by the time a lot of y'all see this, I'll probably have a video about that specific subject, modern metalcore. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to come by our live streams that we do every Friday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time over on Twitch. Live album reviews for new album reactions. Other than that, that's about it. Old Ed Mike signing off, reminding you, never too old for this.